Go.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hey, we're YouthPower Climate Action, and here are 4R's. YouthPower's first R is to remind people to vote. Throughout our history as a group, one thing has remained consistent. We've always written postcards to remind people to vote. Through postcarding, one person can make the difference of many. You don't have to be too old to vote to remind others to vote.
In 2020, we helped elect President Biden and Senator Raphael Warnock, a strong climate supporter. In 2022, we helped elect Mark Kelly, climate senator in Arizona, who was running against a climate denier. The majority of people in the United States care about the environment, so the more people who vote, the better it is for the environment. People of color are more likely to vote for climate-friendly legislators, and people of color are also more likely to face voter suppression. We support more democracy because it's fair and because it's better for the climate.
Our second R is replacing refrigerants. Refrigerants are used in refrigerators to keep the food cold, which preserves them. This is obvious, but what isn't obvious is that most refrigerants are potent greenhouse gases. Commercially used refrigerants like R404A usually have a GWP, or global warming potential, of around 4,000, which translates to 4,000 times worse than carbon dioxide. What we're trying to do is replace high GWP refrigerants with more climate-friendly ones. For example, R600, which has a GWP of 3. Our first step is to find a store with refrigerators and do an audit. We're looking for labels like the image on the right. On this label, we see R22, which is the refrigerant type. Refrigerant types will vary, but we will always see an R in front. For this refrigerant, it has a GWP of 1,810, which is 1,810 times worse than carbon dioxide. In Alameda, we're working with Alameda Natural Grocery to get grants and do fundraising to help their store transition to climate-friendly refrigerants.
Our third R is to rethink flying to reduce emissions. We held an art, essay, and speech contest to promote awareness on the detrimental effects of flying.
This graph shows the amount of emissions, air pollution, from various methods of transportation. Out of these vehicles, a plane has the most carbon dioxide emitted, which is more climate change. We presented an extended version of this slideshow to a class to promote awareness of the airport expansion. We are available to present to other classes in the fall.
One sixth grader wrote this song to submit to our contest. Expanding the Oakland airport is a wrong move. It's going to hurt the planet, and that much is true. From the noise pollution to the trees they'll cut, this decision will cause a lot of pain, no ifs or buts. And let's not forget the climate. It's in trouble too. The planes will emit more carbon. What can we do? Global warming is real. We can't deny it. Expanding the airport is like throwing fuel in a fire pit. So let's unite and say no to this plan. Protect the planet and all living things under the sun. Let's find better solutions that don't harm the environment, and let's say no to expanding the airport, and let's make a better investment.
Our fourth R is reaching out to other groups to reinforce each other's efforts. Stopping climate change will take all of us working together. For our voter projects, we work with Reclaim Our Vote, Commit to Democracy, El Cerrito High's Eco Club, in Mr. Joe Sen's AP Environmental Science class at Oakland Tech. For our refrigerant project, we work with the Environmental Investigation Agency, the North American Sustainable Refrigerants Council, Alameda Natural Grocery, and Alameda High Climate Group, Amplify. We work with Stop Oak Expansion for our Art for the Climate contest, as well as Miss Delvin's 6th grade class at Academy of Alameda, and Mr. Krasnor's 2nd grade class in Berkeley.
We raise money to support Trinity Forestry Services in Uganda because while Africa has contributed almost nothing to climate change, the people there suffer the effects of climate change the most. When we mulch, plant, or give away trees, we work with 100K Trees for Humanity. Sometimes we attend protests, like the Fridays for Future protest in El Cerrito and a protest led by the Sunrise Movement in Sacramento against investing teachers' pensions in oil companies. And, of course, we work with Stop Waste in collectively creating and re-envisioning a new sustainable and regenerative Earth story with the caring at the core. So check out our website. Maybe we can reinforce each other's work.